Good morning everyone and welcome to another reading vlog. I am so excited to be vlogging again on YouTube because if you did not know, I've been doing daily vlogs over on TikTok, so I haven't been able to vlog here as well because that would be insane. I'm going to show you what we're going to be reading in this vlog and also tell you what we're going to be getting up to because I am feeling so festive now. It is fully into the festive season. It's currently Saturday, the 2nd of December, so I'm very excited to also open my advent calendar for this morning. But let me first show you what we're going to be reading in this vlog, and then I'm going to catapult you back in time and you're going to see some clips from a Christmas party that I went to with some bookish friends, which was absolutely lovely. We went to the Foyles Christmas party and it was lovely. We had mulled wine and we talked about books for hours and it was absolutely delightful. First, let me show you the reading agenda for this vlog. So first on the stack we have The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I'm really excited about this one. I've read the Monk and Robot duology by Becky Chambers and I loved it. And this is a sci-fi, and I think it's supposed to kind of be a cozy sci-fi. It's a series called the Wayfarer series, and I've just heard amazing things by people who have similar taste to me, and I think that I'm really going to love it. Next up, I am about 30% through Mort and I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really fun. Maybe a bit more than 30% actually. If you don't know Discworld is this intensely long, like 40 book kind of series. Within that there's kind of smaller series following specific characters or sets of characters, and this is the first in the Death kind of set of books, so I'm very excited for that because I really like when Death, the character, shows up in the other books as well. And then next up we have the Jasmine Throne, and I actually just started this last night. I read the first few pages, already loving it, love the vibes. This is a Indian inspired high fantasy story, and I think it's going to be a very intense enemies to lovers. It's basically about this princess who is being imprisoned, and it's also about her maidservant who is forced to kind of look after her, and they also are the opposite ends of this political kind of, I don't know the full story about what's going on with the politics yet. Yeah, I think this is going to be amazing and I've wanted to pick this up all year and I told myself I would finish it by the end of the year. So we are making progress on that. So these are the 3 physical books that I will be reading in this vlog. And I have also just started the Witchwood Knot on my Kindle, which is an ARC, but I believe it's coming out very, very soon. If not, maybe it's already out actually a few days ago. I will check that and put it up on the screen. But this is by Olivia Atwater, who wrote Half a Soul, which I loved. Half a Soul is a romantic kind of Regency inspired cozy fantasy. And this, I think, it's not in the same series. It's not Regency, but I think it's Victorian inspired. But similar vibes, cozy fantasy, fae, and it's probably, I think it is set in the same world but different time period. So I'm already really loving that. I'm only a few pages in, I'm like 10% into that one. So they are the kind of 4 books that I will be reading during this vlog. So I'm really excited for that, and we're also going to be doing some cute and festive things. I'm going to go and see my family later today for a housewarming because my brother and sister have just moved in together, so that'll be fun. I'll bring you there as well. I'm just really happy to be vlogging again on YouTube because I was doing a vlog every single day over on TikTok, which was intense, and I got kind of sick of doing TikTok vlogs and I really was craving doing a longer form YouTube vlog. So that's why this is happening. And I will pass you back now to 2 nights ago when I went to the Foyles Christmas party.
It's actually adorable.
His full name is Tufnell Park. I don't know what it came to me and it made sense.
We Tufnell.
So I hope you enjoyed some of that footage, but now most importantly we have to open my advent calendar. By some happy accident I actually have 2 advent calendars this year, so I'm very, very excited. But let's open this one first. I have no idea what's in. Oh, cute! Oh my god, I just ate it and it's filled! I have just been filming all morning, but now I'm absolutely starving. And luckily, I had a Chinese last night, which means Chinese takeaway leftovers. Look at this absolute feast. Prawn crackers, seaweed over the top of egg fried rice, and the salt and pepper tofu. Just eaten lunch, which means it's time for advent calendar number 2. Look how amazing this one is. It's like fully opens up. There it is. Oh yeah, baby. Had a Ferrero Rocher yesterday and this today. Also, do you rip off the windows or do you keep them on? On the one upstairs, I'm keeping them on. This one, I'm ripping them off. That's so boring. I'm trying to get as much filming done today because it's the 2nd of the month. So I need to do wrap-ups, I need to do TBRs. I'm trying to get it all done while there's still light. But the plan, if I can get any reading done, is I'm going to smash this out and read it first. Then I'm going to carry on with reading this one. And then I'm going to go on to the Becky Chambers one. Anyway, I'll check in later, probably when it's time to go and see my family. And I know that they have been absolutely craving to get back into a vlog. Look at that. It's like white chocolate and coconut. Okay, the video is uploading. It's gonna take a little hot minute. But now it's time for me to get ready and go and see my family and see my brother and sister's new flat. It's gonna be so cute. Oh my God, before we do anything though, I can't believe I forgot to tell you this earlier when I was doing my advent calendars, but my best friend, who is the absolute best, has done me a book advent calendar, and it's the cutest thing in the world. So I have 12 books to open throughout the days of Christmas leading up. So what I'm going to do is open a book every other day. So that's why I've waited until today to open the first book. So I have no idea what this is. It's a paperback and I'm so excited. This is not the first time that they've done a book advent calendar for me, and it's like my favourite thing about Christmas. It makes me so happy and so emotional. So let's open the first book. I can't wait. Okay, so let's open the first book. I'm so excited. Okay, beautiful wrapping. Oh my God! I'm literally reading this on Kindle right now. I just started reading it and I'm loving it. This is the Witchwood Not by Olivia Atwater. This is so cool. This is perfect because I literally started reading it yesterday. This is so exciting. Oh my God, I'm so happy. This is book number 1 for my book advent calendar.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say, this is my new flat. I just moved in with Lydia's Lidlove's her brother.
Yeah,
we
explained already on the
Maybe
vlog.
I can explain also this.
Wait, why is that so bad?
Lydia, you're in charge of my flow.
Sorry. Tell us.
Ignore that. This is zoning, okay? This is the first zone, and you can tell what zone you're in by the carpet. This is zone 1.
Zone 1.
Now we're going to move to zone 2.
That's the dining zone.
Follow me. This is zone 2. Another carpet, as you can tell. This is okay.
I've got my shoes on, is that okay?
Yeah, of course. As long as there's no shit on them. And this is another zone. Should I show you them outside?
Yeah.
You need to imagine the most beautiful scene you've ever seen and pretend like it's not just pitch black out here.
Wow!
Oh,
it looks amazing.
This is water, everyone, and this is the river Thames.
Oh,
sorry. I wanted to say Ouse, but that's from where we grew up. And these are buildings.
it's absolutely freezing though, so we have to close that. Hi to the vlog. Ready to party, man?
Yeah.
Gonna go crazy? There's the food selection. Jojo's having a little bit of cheese. I'll have a little grape. Une carotte. It's like skin. You've got to look in the green light. Otherwise people know that you're looking at yourself.
Hello, green light. No, disconcerting.
What's that cheese there?
An immature cheddar.
Look how stunning! Ew.
It's me and Bay.
Hi Lawrence, please give us a tour around your kitchen.
This is where I like to prepare meals. This is Travity work surface.
Wow.
I cook on gas, show up. I love limes. I love arranging them like this. I love having them in my house. It makes me feel so powerful.
I love limes.
It's me after 8 drinks. It's told my stepdad. This is Shooks, my best mate.
The vlog knows Tom.
Oh, sorry. But my parents
Yeah.
are so lovely that they're giving my friend a lift home because the trains are cancelled.
Here she is.
Thank you.
Little pisser.
Gonna get out of here. Come on.
Oh my god. Crystallized butt. It's so fucking cold that my seat is frozen over. Safety first though. Just like that, I'm back home with Missy in my robe. I know I said I was going to start off with Mort for this reading vlog, but I actually think that I'm going to start reading this one because I read it last night and I don't know, I'm feeling like diving into a new world. So actually, I'll bring both. I'll bring both to bed and see what takes my fancy. Morning. Thank you for waking me up. Banana pancakes. Look at this. Good morning. I have not spoken to you properly yet today, but I have had a lovely productive morning already. Finished reading Mort. I read this last night and this morning. It was really fun. It was really cute, although I'm not sure I understood the ending, but maybe that was intentional. I don't know. Haven't done any other reading, obviously, but I'm about to do a TikTok live now, so I'm just going to get ready. We are going to be talking about the book club book that we read for November, which is here, Havana Year Zero. So I am just trying to stay warm. I'm like using this as a blanket, and I'm going to put some makeup on now and get ready to do the live and talk to the lovely people at the who do the Reading Around the World book club. And I think after that I've got some editing to do, but generally I'm just gonna have a cute cozy time. I'm gonna read a bit more of this book, The Jasmine Throne. I want to get another couple of chapters done, and then I'm so excited that this is the first book that I got in my advent calendar yesterday in the Witchwood. Oh sorry, covering you up completely. So excited that this is the first book that I got in my advent calendar, The Witchwood Not. I'm loving it on Kindle, so like this is actually perfect that this was the first book. I can't believe it. Might not read much more of this one today and start with The Jasmine Throne, but who knows? You know what I'm like. I always say I'm going to do something and then do the opposite. So done the live. It was wonderful as always. It's so nice to talk to people, but now advent calendar time. Advent calendar number 1, I should say, because now I technically have 3 because I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Okay, I already found the door. What is it? Eggs! White chocolate, yes. Anyway, I'm going to get some filming done and then I'm going to go down and do some reading on the sofa. Okay, filming is done, the sun has gone down, and I'm going to go and read this book on the sofa. I was coming down here to read and I'm actually not. I'm going to play video games for a bit because I've done loads of filming and editing today. So I'm just going to do this, decompress, and then I'm going to read some of The Jasmine Throne. I have actually already finished a book today. I read Mort this morning. I'm not giving a full like update review of that one because it's really hard to give like any kind of backstory to Discworld books. If you've read them, you know, but they're very fun. I do really like them. They're very cozy and very like unhinged, which is what that book was too. So I'll do some reading later, but I'm going to just play for a bit. Can I show you my Christmas tree though? Look how cute it is. Okay, I actually have a stomachache, so I'm going to go to bed and read this book, so I will update you in the morning. Morning, everyone! I am sitting here having my breakfast with Missy girl. She's trying to eat it. Trying out a new winter's breakfast. It doesn't look as good now because I kind of forgot to show you before. But it's a bit... Miso, please, Miss, please. It's a porridge with cut up apple and cinnamon, and then it had like brown sugar on the top, and it's a recommendation from my sister. I didn't make it very well though because I used like little instant oat packets and it was too liquidy, but I'm gonna try again tomorrow. In other news, last night I read a good few pages of this book. I've got up to about page 80 I think now in this, and I'm still loving it. It's gotten a bit more intense now and kind of the stage is slightly more set. We have our maidservant who has a complicated and secretive past, and we have our trapped princess, and they have just kind of met for the first time, and it's very, very fun. So there's that. It's slightly confusing actually in terms of the world building, but I personally quite actually like that at the beginning of a new high fantasy because I like when it's something to figure out. It's not just like the most simple and basic setup. Like I like when there's been wars previously and like you're trying to figure out alliances and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun. And I also carried on reading this book too. I read it on my Kindle a bit last night and a bit this morning. and so I'm now about a quarter of the way through and I'm still really loving it. It's like not much else has happened actually in the plot other than the setup of this governess who's going to this house that is kind of being haunted by fey creatures, and she also has quite a mysterious past. Like I think she's like been trained by a fey creature before, or she's like a magician or something, and she's gonna help people in the house. But what I love about it is that she's a governess but she hates children, and like this is the second book now that I've read that has that as a trope, and I find it really funny. Like I do like children, but I just find it really funny when someone like just kind of like hates children, but then like a child will like worm their way into their cold dead heart. That's kind of fun. So I think that this is going to have that kind of trope as well, and it is very cute, very easy reading compared to the other ones. So this is what I read like more late night and like early in the morning, and then that's the Jasmine Throne I'm reading more when I like want to get into something. So on the agenda for the day, I have a exciting meeting later, because if you didn't know, I am starting to now look for jobs in publishing instead. Previously I worked in research, if you didn't know that about me, but yeah, so I'm going to do that later. So I want to do a bit of prep before that, do that meeting, maybe go on a little walk, and then do some more reading later, and yeah, just generally have a cute cozy day. Hello, I've just had a meeting and yeah, it went well. The meeting I told you about earlier. It was good, but now as a reward, as a little treat, I'm going to open up my book advent calendar. Look at them, they're under the tree and there's the books underneath. Ah, so excited. Okay, I get to pick which one. So let's have a look. This is the tree, by the way. Stunning. And these are the books. So beautifully wrapped. This looks like a US mass market one because it's thinner. Kind of in the mood to pick a skinny one though. So maybe I'll pick this little skinny one here. Okay, let's open this. I'm so excited. I literally can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. This is T. Kingfisher What Moves the Dead. It's on my TBR and I don't own it, and I love every single T. Kingfisher that I've ever read, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this. Oh my god. Also, it's got such good reviews and it's like a horror kind of vibe. This is so exciting. Oh my god, look at this one. It's a retelling of Edgar Allan Poe, and it's got like, what's it called, like the mushroom fungal kind of horror that I love, and I'm obsessed with that as a horror thing. Oh, this is so exciting. I might really read this month actually. I might like read this now because I'm just really looking forward to it. Oh my god, 2 for 2, 2 amazing books so far. Afternoon has gone well, and I've just been doing a bit more reading of the Witchwood knot, and it's so fun. I'm about 105 pages in now, and we now know that our main character is a magician. This is kind of written on the back, so it's not a spoiler at all. I just never tell you I never do the full blurb at the beginning because I don't personally like to know full blurbs of stuff, but basically it's just becoming more and more intriguing. I really like the writing style, and I really like our main character. She is devious and it's very fun. She's trying to unravel this mystery, and I just like her personality. She's great. So I'm gonna go down now, make some dinner, and then later on I'm gonna pick up this book again. This is so good as well, but it's very different vibes. It's very much more intense. So yeah, I need to kind of use my brain more when I'm listening to this one. I mean, when I'm reading this one. But now it's time for dinner. I think I'm doing chicken salad with a side of boiled potatoes. And that might sound weird and gross, but it's so good. And I'll show you it when it's done. This is the chopped salad. I'm just adding some mustard and mayonnaise to it. And also I'm having these boiled potatoes. What excellently boiled, what is the quote? What excellent boiled potatoes. I can't remember the quote. If you know what that's from, let's be friends. Okay, here's dinner, and I'm gonna have some potatoes on the side. Don't you just love Christmas? I'm sitting down here with my gorgeous Christmas tree. And I am just chilling and reading. And I love Christmas because you can just do stuff like that all the time. Ow, I just hit myself with that book. Good morning, everybody. I have been reading this morning and I've just gotten up changed my sheets, had a full everything shower. Not quite an everything shower. I've washed my hair, that was important. But I wanted to give you a reading update because I've just hit the halfway mark on this book. And it is so fun. I actually eventually read the ending, like not the ending, the back of this book finally, because if you know me, I just like literally avoid reading blurbs because I don't like to be spoiled for things. And it's kind of spoilery, like it's telling me something that has only just happened in the book and I'm like 53% through on my Kindle. I was reading on my Kindle. And I feel like you shouldn't do that for a blurb of a book. Like, why are you telling me something that's only going to happen at 52% in? Anyway, that slightly annoyed me, but it's fine because I didn't read the blurb. This is why I don't read the blurbs. Anyway, it's fun. There's still a big mystery about what's going on in this house. I wish for two things. I wish the creepy house had stayed more creepy. It was really creepy at the beginning and very atmospheric, and it's much less so now. And I also wish that we had, you know, like when a mystery is really, they don't give you anything in terms of the mystery. It's almost too mysterious. But like, I like to be able to figure stuff out and we're not getting any clues really as we're going through the book, which is fine. But like, I kind of wish that I was like being able to piece stuff together or have my own theories. I feel like it's going to be one of those books where it's just everything gets revealed to you at the end. But I'm still loving the writing and I still love our main character. She is so much fun. I love her. She's like witty and weird and clever. And I did read a bit more of Jasmine thrown as well, but no major updates there. It's much more slow going, but that one I think has much more of a potential to be a favourite, because if it like comes together how I'm hoping, it could really, really be amazing. Because the writing is really incredible. It's much more complicated than this one. This one is, I'm having a lot of fun, but like I don't think it's going to end up being like a favourite. So we shall see how that ends up. I'm going to go and eat some food now, do some other chores around the house, but basically mainly have basically a chill day. I'm like very tired. I think I've been doing too much lately, so I'm kind of designating this day as like a day to like catch up on myself, you know, washing sheets and washing myself and sorting out some things that need to be sorted out. So that's what today is going to be. This looks delightful. Miso's angry. Howdy everyone. I have just been finishing off editing and I got up a YouTube video. It's my December TBR, which I filmed a few days ago. I am now 60% through this. Still loving it. Let's see if I can get to like 80% tonight. Okay, I've done a bit of filming today, which feels good. And now I'm gonna eat my advent calendar chocolate. So let's eat that together. This has been an absolute delight to have, honestly. We are looking for number 6. Okay, here it is. A cute little bear. They all have different outfits on. This advent calendar is literally adorable. I kind of forgot to say earlier actually that I'm going for lunch today. So yeah, I'm very excited to go to Dishoom. They have incredible veggie stuff. And there's like this black dal that they have that I really, really want. Reading update, I'm on page 235. So less than 100 pages left. Excited to finish this. Okay, I'm home now and I'm in my festive and initialed or monogrammed, whatever it's called, pajamas. Because it's so Christmassy. I'm feeling so ready for Christmas. I'm about to go downstairs, sit on the sofa and finish off this book. So I'm very excited. I've had an absolutely glorious day. Didn't vlog very well, but I had amazing food, did some window shopping, and yeah, now I'm back home and cozy. So I'm gonna go and finish this book and I will update you when I've finished. Just given Miso her dinner, and I actually forgot to do my book advent calendar today. So we get to pick a book. Which one do you think I should go for? Feeling floral. They've been doing me really well so far. Oh, almost fell over. Okay, I'm thinking this one. Nice little skinny one. Let's see what it is. Okay, I propped you up against the cushion. I wonder if you can hear me, but let's open it. So in 2 for 2, 2 5 stars so far. What's it gonna be? Oh, I really want to read this. This is exciting. This is the summer book by Tove Jansson, who is the person who wrote the Moomin books, which I've read and really liked. And also, Alice has read this and she said she loved it. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alice, please. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I'm very, very excited about this one. Finished this book. My immediate review is, it was fun, but I wish some of the stakes had been introduced earlier. It was like really quite near the end when we were like finally understanding the stakes of what was going on. But I'll do a full reading wrap-up review tomorrow. I'm gonna read the Jasmine Throne for a bit and then maybe start a new book. I'm really tempted to start this actually, and it would be kind of fun because then I could be like reading the books I'm getting in my advent calendar as the month's going along. But I don't know if I want to commit to that because I've gotten 2 short books and obviously I've read the first one I got in my advent calendar, and I could read these 2 short books next and probably could keep up, but then as soon as I get a long book I'm not gonna be able to keep up, and also I have a very long TBR this month anyway that I should be reading, so probably not the most responsible thing to do even though I want to do it. Good morning everybody. I've just been listening to a new audiobook. It is the 3rd one in the Farseer trilogy, The Assassin's Quest. I've just been putting it off because the audiobook even is like 40 hours long or something, but the book itself is also really huge. But I thought I'm going to listen to it on audio and also read it to kind of get me through, get me over this hump until I get into the story, you know? Sometimes you need a little extra ease to get you into it. So that's what I'm listening to. And I thought I would do a quick little reading wrap up of everything I managed to read in this vlog because I have a feeling that this vlog is going to be way too long already. So firstly, let's talk about The Witchwood Knot. This I finished last night and it was really fun. I give it 4 stars, or maybe like a 3.75 stars, I think. I'm just going to do my makeup as we talk. Basically, I think the book was good. It was really fun. I really liked our main character. The writing itself is very easy. I also like the romantic subplot, except for one thing that I'll go into. And yeah, in general, it was really fun. It was not as good as Half of a Soul, but I still really liked it. And I think this is going to be a series because kind of how it ended, I feel like it's going to be a series, and I will definitely carry on with the series. 2 things I think make it not a 5-star book for me. One, the romantic subplot pacing was a little bit, there was kind of nothing and then it was everything. And I like more of a slow burn. And I thought it was going to be more of a slow burn at the beginning and then it wasn't. Also, slight spoiler alert, this is not really a spoiler, but why are they trying to make me get on board with a romantic subplot where the guy has a rat's tail? Like an actual rat's tail. That's just a side point. Anyway, I got over it, it's fine, but he does have a rat's tail. Anyway, that was a small thing, but I still really enjoyed it. I liked their dynamic, and I thought it was well done, just maybe the pacing was a bit off. Then the other thing that slightly brought it down in my rating is a lot of the stakes were introduced too late. Like I said, it was kind of this mystery about this house and like why it's kind of being haunted by these fae creatures. And I liked that mystery and I liked, you know, our main character trying to solve it. But there was kind of this big reveal about what was going on, I think a little bit too late, because basically it introduced the stakes to the story, like really big stakes to the story, really late, and then already almost resolved because it's kind of the end of the story, or not completely resolved, which is why I think it's going to be a series. But like, I wish that those stakes had been introduced earlier, so you could just kind of feel more like, oh, this is like a big deal and this is why this matters, and you know, kind of things like that. I don't want to give spoilers because I do think actually you should read this book. It's really fun. If you're in the mood for kind of a fun fae gothic story, then definitely pick this one up. Also, I just want to show you my new eyeshadow. I use this one, which is the Urban Decay Moondust in the colour Space Cowboy. I use this every day. If you're ever wondering what's on my eyes in any of my videos, it's this. And I got a new one, but I got it in a different colour. This is in Moondust, so we can try it out together. I'm nervous. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's just like a much more silvery colour. Still like the intense glitter that I love. So let's try it today because I'm scared. Definitely going to use it with a dirty brush as usual. Okay. Oh my god, that is shiny. Oh, I like it though. The other one has a much more like orange undertone, which is nice, but this one's like silvery white. Kind of like that for winter, but we'll see how it looks with the full eye look on. Definitely like aggressively glittery, which I personally love. I love wearing glitter every single day. Brightens up my life. So after I finished that last night, I actually read a really short little novella, and I've talked about it before already on this channel, but it is one of the Mead Mishaps books, and it's so fun because it's kind of Christmas themed and it's really short. It's called Mistlefoe. It's very short. I read it in like an hour, but it's just like the main ones, but less focused on the story and really just focused on the smut. Not as good as the main ones, because I do actually really like the story, and I like when they have more time to kind of, you know, you have more time with the characters to appreciate them. Whereas this was just like short and sweet, and it was very, very cute. And finally, in terms of reading updates, I'm about halfway through this book, still loving it. I'm really convinced that this might be a new favourite, and I'm so happy that I have the second one just to jump right into. I'm loving it. I love the writing. I love the female-centred focus of it. I love the dynamics between the two main characters, who are both kind of attracted to each other but also using each other for different things. Also, the world that it's built in is actually much more multi-POV than I initially thought. And it's making it so much more interesting as well, because you're really getting like an insight into the entire kind of world that is created. All these different kingdoms basically are under the rule of a central kingdom and emperor. Most of them made deals to be part of this empire, but one of them has been suppressed and basically forced to be included. And there's currently, that's where the book's based, and there's this rebellion going on. And I love kind of the different aspects that you're getting from different POV characters of this rebellion. You have the central, the princess, who's the sister of the current emperor, and you have the maidservant who's looking after her because she's currently being imprisoned. But all of this is set in the kingdom that was rebelling against the empire. I really love how the world building's been done, because it feels so rich and detailed in terms of religion and history and everything. I think that actually it's explained in a really good way that's not overly complicated. So yeah, I can't see this being less than a 4-star, potentially going to be a 5-star depending on how it's going to end. Very excited for it. So the final reading update I want to give is that I just started Percy Jackson on my Kindle, because that's one of the books that's I said I was going to read this year, but also I was kind of annoyed because I thought it was the last one in the series, and I think there's actually a 5th one in the first Percy Jackson series, the Percy Jackson and the Olympians or something. So whatever, I said I was going to read it this year, so I'm going to read it. Hopefully it'll be a quick one. Although I always think that Percy Jacksons are going to be like kind of quick to read, because they're like middle grade children stuff. And I was thinking they're going to be really quick to read, and then they never actually end up being quick to read. And that is all my reading updates. So I managed to finish 2 books. I'm 50% through another book, and I've started 2 more. So Assassin's Quest and Percy Jackson I just started last night. Unless there was something else that I've forgotten to talk about. I think I started Mort in the beginning of this vlog, actually. I think I read that as well. I can't even remember now. But this is why this vlog is probably going on too long. And also, if you are watching this and you enjoy watching my reading vlogs, please let me know, because I'm thinking of doing next time a much more reading focused vlog where I'm just focusing and just updating when I'm actually reading. Or obviously let me know if you enjoy the more like lifestyle-y bits where I'm like keeping up to date with what I'm actually doing in the day, because I'd be interested to know. Also, Miso is just hiding right behind. Miso, hello pretty girl. Yeah, I'm late, I need to go, so I'm gonna end this vlog now. Thanks so much for watching. If you have made it to the end, please subscribe, because you owe me and I owe you, and love you loads. Bye.